I decided to get a Nissan Leaf because it is all electric. You can plug it in at home and charge it. It doesn't really matter if you have the charging station. You can still plug it into a regular outlet. It just charges it slower. And it's really zippy. It's fun to drive because there's no transmission. You just accelerate constantly from 0 up to wherever, however fast you're driving. And so it's actually really easy for me to get up to highway speeds, which is really nice.
I love to drive it. You know, it's really quiet, obviously being an electric vehicle. There's no ignition, it's just you press a button to start. Just being able to drive to work and back not using gas was just really intriguing. I've been able to charge it every night and not use gas at all for, almost close to 3 months, so that's been awesome.
I've not had any problems. I haven't run out of electricity yet. I've been close a couple of times, but each time I knew that I was getting to a charging station, and the Nissan Leaf has a charging station locator in there, so I can look when I'm driving. I can search for stations and it'll let me know if I'm close to any.
I usually charge at home overnight. If I've been driving a lot and haven't been able to charge at home, I'll utilize one of the charging stations within St. Paul's. The volt ranges 35 to 50 miles depending on how you drive. I mean, if you run out of electric miles, you have the gas to revert to, and you're still averaging over in the high 40s per gallon to get you where you need to go.
I have taken a trip that was about 76 or 77 miles, and when I got there, I still had 15 miles left on the range. They told me that the range will be a little bit lower during the winter just because the battery is cold. I do the heated seats and the heated steering wheel, which is super nice. And actually the whole back seat is heated too if you want.
The hesitation for winter is that you probably see a decrease in your electric battery as far as miles are concerned, but you wouldn't see any significant difference otherwise. It should heat up just like a normal car. It might even actually heat up quicker than a standard gasoline vehicle. In my previous car, I was probably spending, close to 60, maybe above on gas a month. I've had this car for 3 months and I've only put $15 worth of gas into it so far. It's obviously a big difference. Actually a lot less of a maintenance worry than a regular gas vehicle. You only have to change oil once a year. Fluids only need to be changed once a year also. With the technology being so new, that just to do your research, I think a lot of people would be surprised what they find out about electric vehicles, and there's all these perceptions about electric vehicles, maybe you could call them myths, that people think about, but it's a really cost-effective way to drive.
It works really well when you have somebody else that has a combustion engine vehicle. So for the long trips, you take that car, but for everyday driving, me and my boyfriend just drive this car.
I love to drive it.
It's fun to drive.